plenty of guys waiting there, and there was plenty of discourse in the live chat. So I decided, why not hit the button? Let's go early. So welcome to Sunday Surgery Live with me, Dr. Lefthandthread. It's the 87th edition of this live stream publication that I broadcast every weekend. Except last weekend, I was off last weekend because it's Easter Sunday. And there's a lot to talk about in the interim period. This has been 2 weeks, so there's a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. All good, I might add. So it's a momentous time to be Dr. Lefthandthread. It's a momentous time to be. There's Suresh, good to see you. And there's a lot of other discourse. I think PC Fixer's getting a lot of stick for last week. But I do want to come and defend his honour here. I want to come in and weigh in on his behalf a little bit, because I'll tell you why. There's Schmickle Wickle. Good to see you. I noticed 2 weeks ago, the last live stream, PC Fixer couldn't get the thing to come on for some reason. But I think a lot of other people across the pond must have the same trouble, because I had terribly low views in that particular one, you know. What do I see? Get the message going this here. Get the message going this other. Get the discourse going. There we are. Anyhow. So, yeah. What's going on? What's been going on? As some of you may know, we have had a visitor to the doctor's surgery just a week past on Thursday, just about 10 days ago or so. We had a regular that's on the channel here in the live chat very often. It's a very good contributor to the surgery here. He's given me things. Me and him have exchanged a lot of items, and he's been very, very good with advice and giving me actual physical stuff. He came in his big Milwaukee van, and we had a wee look right there. The video's up there. So that's the first exciting thing. Next exciting thing is we've reached over 18,000 subscribers on this platform. It's nearly 18,500 at this time. Oh, sorry to hear that, Suresh. Sorry to hear that, Suresh. Don't like to hear that, but hope you're all right yourself. I hope you know. Yum cheesies. Yum cheesies. Right. Right. At least PC Fixer's there, anyway. PC Fixer's there. Good. As long as you're all right, Suresh, that's the main thing. Anyhow, so back, we've got 18,500. Suresh is in Iran, I believe. Isn't that right? So we've 18,500 subscribers on this platform. We've had a video that is hopefully, a short video that's hopefully going to get to 1 million views. You must nothing, and I just went early because there were a lot of people in the chat and having about it. I felt that PC Fixer was getting a bit of stick. There's BW's Deals and DIY from Michigan. Good to see you, a regular. There's Gaz, a regular as well. Good man. So anyhow, like I say, with a short video that's nearly 900 odd thousand. Hopefully by the end of the week, it'll have 1 million views. So it'll be my biggest YouTube short. And the channel's generally going well. So hopefully at some point in the summer, I'll have 20,000 subscribers. So that'll be an exciting time. And sometime in the next 3 months, I'll maybe have my 100th live stream, 100th Sunday surgery. So that's all very good. Also, got a few choice items. We'll start off with the least exciting. I got this here. I'm going to do a video on this next week. I had actually one of these before, and I gave it away. But I bought it again today. I have a reason for buying it. I'll explain in the video. But this is, I'm actually tonight just for before the crack, you know. Also, there's a video out today. I'm going to show you here. Let's see if I can get it flipped over here. This here set here, that screwdriver set was $8.99 in my favorite discount German supermarket Lidl. And remember, when things is going wrong tonight, I have a sticker to remind me to have to just trust the process of the Dr. Lefthandthread and have to remember that stripping ain't easy, you know. It's about 20 quid, that's right. It's not a fantastic item, but what do you do? I just bought a crack. I had my reasons for buying it, and I'll explain the video, which should probably come out next week, you know. Also, trying to think what else is going on. Yeah, we have a fixed reel going on tonight. As it happens, that's why we're here. of it's cool, isn't it? Trust the process. Anyway, we have a DeWalt circular saw. We have another yellow machine, a DeWalt angle grinder. This is the brushed version. And we have this here with some chuck problems. I'm going to put the battery in each of them to show you what's going on. For 5 minutes and 35 extra, that's pretty good. Well done, guys, in that. She's going, but she's not going well. I don't know if I can do anything with it. She's losing power when you're cutting, so she's maybe just the armature to be gone. I might try and spruce up, strip her down and whatever. Stripping ain't easy. I must show you another sticker as well. That's from Pat McMahon, who hasn't checked in yet there. Nothing in that one. Well, hopefully the brushes will fix that. I haven't got the right brushes. Well, have I made up the right brushes? But we'll see. We'll see. And this here was supposed to be going. I don't think it is going. No. Something flew out the side at midnight. It's going now, it's fixed. No, but the chuck needs a bit of TLC. And obviously the inside's going to need a clean as well. Anyway, so that's the three. That's the three items for fix or fail. Innovations for the last 100 years. I've seen that up. I didn't watch it yet. But I must show you another sticker, Suresh. We'll see, can I turn this around? I'm gonna have to turn this around to do the stream anyway. We'll see. We'll see, turn around. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except electricity. That definitely kills you. So we can attest that that is actually true. So hopefully we'll survive this live stream like we've survived the last 86 before it. And we'll get down to business. Oh dear. What have we got? We've got the three. So that's it. What will we start with? Do you want to start with a grinder? Do you want to start with a grinder, guys? You've been letting, well, it made you stronger. It's made Suresh stronger. The electricity has made Suresh stronger. Anyway, let's see, we get this in a good position, and we'll start to use the Milwaukee to tear her down. Let's see if we can get closer. I think the circ's a lost cause. I think the same myself, guys. I think they exactly same myself. But anyway, hopefully we're close enough to the... Can we go closer? Or do we lose any? Yeah, we can. We can. Right, we'll start tearing this down. We'll just show you again. She is certainly not going. Nothing. So anyhow, that's a dirty drill and grinder. These drill and grinder are dirty. They're from a dairy farm. One of the harshest environments for tools I've ever seen. Everything comes off a dairy farm is completely knackered, completely corroded to hell, completely bollocks, you know. Bollocks is a word for fucked. Anyway, it's another word for completely screwed. What happened, Suresh? Let's see, Suresh. Couldn't taste food for a month. And my hand for a week. That sounds bad. Not to mention getting kicked on my butt. Hey, I think we can resurrect this grinder. The doctor predicts possibly a full recovery in this one. It might be a bit early, but you know, we'll get in there. Like I say, I've done no prep work on these. I just put the battery into them when I got them, but I've done absolutely no prep work on them. See, I didn't even know that drill wasn't going. They hit me in the eye with something, then it went. You know, it decided to hit me in the eye with something, so. Oh well. That's it. I'm going to be able to show you what's wrong here now. Let's see. How close we can get. Do you see the problem? One of these wires is Wi-Fi or whatever. Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth. You need to be Nikola Tesla to get that power to go from here to here. That's the problem. That's what always happens is they melt the wire and the wires off themselves. So we'll pull that out and fix it. We'll use just the full capability of this facility to make this great again, you know. There we are. There's the wire out now. So it's a matter of connecting that wire on there. Do we branch a wee bit in? Maybe we will. We'll see. Stripping ain't easy, man. But I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay. Some of that wire's sort of crispy. It's well done. It's a well done wire setup. We'll cut that bit off just to have it. There's Big D. Ammonia's killer in the dairy farms. All right. I replaced the wire. It's oxidized. I'll cut it off higher up. It's oxidized, like Martin says. See, it's like the copper wire is blackened. There's not even copper wire. It's that metal, that other type of wire. But anyway, we'll get her stripped. That wire's better there. So we'll get a bit of wire out of somewhere. Out of somewheres. Need about that left there. Bit of wire. That should do it there. And hey, we'll get the show on the road here. The soldering iron sparked up and all our things on the go. Put that round, hopefully we can see it there. New van's cool. I'm glad you got to see the new van. I'm glad that Big D offered to let me do a video. I would never ask because I didn't think it was. I didn't want to impose, I suppose would be the thing. But I was really glad. Turned out well. It's a great video. Made better by the big man himself that knows all this stuff. Tremendous. The big man knows his stuff. Big D is not only the best repairman I've ever seen. He might possibly be the best salesman as well. But, you know, who knows? The DeWalt sticker for that van. Yeah, Parkside sticker on her. Parkside sticker on her, guys. That's going to tighten it up. We need the Parkside sticker in the Big D van. I think if he come out of his house someday and seen the big Parkside sticker, I'd probably phone the cops. That van video cost you money. It didn't cost me anything. It got me thousands of views on this platform. It got me some fans. And it also got some guys arguing over whether Milwaukee's good or bad. The age-old discussion. Milwaukee's trash, no, Milwaukee's brilliant, you know. How much would all the batteries replaced? Well, I wouldn't spend the money replacing the batteries. I would use reclaimed batteries. That's what I do. I use batteries that I pulled out I pull out of the flex volt or so. That was a 4 amp, I believe. So I use reclaimed cells. One, be cost effective to replace the new cells. And it's getting new cells. Even PC Fixer, he can tell you. Get new cells, and you get so many knockoff cells out there. Let's see, can I get that off? Well, what would replacing them all cost? I used to buy cells, but you know, it's actually probably cheaper. You know, you guys in the USA are luckier because you could probably buy the like of cheaper brands of batteries. Is it Hercules batteries? Are they cheaper? You could probably buy Hercules batteries or something and pull the cells out of them. It would end up cheaper. Let's see what we want to do this. I'll just put a blob of solder on it and just stick it on it. It'll be alright. The impact. A lot of people on the what do you call it, the suspension system for the battery is a game changer, and that needed to be done. But I was, well, we only had a wee bit of time to explain it in the wee short video we did, like, but only touched on it. But there was some people in the comment section didn't seem to get it. Like, this is that battery still moving a lot. They didn't realize that the battery was moving in a place where it didn't do any harm. They had no concept of that. They just didn't seem to get it. They seemed to think that, you know, we were talking shit, which is possible, but not this time. We've done that, but not this time. We done that day, but not this time. Oh, let's see. Talk amongst yourselves here. Found a new way of getting and rebuilding cells. Tell you, oh yes, J-Bubs, that would be very useful. Because this, the way I'm doing it is probably unsustainable in the long term. But you know, it's working for now, but it's probably unsustainable in the long term. So I need all the help I can get in that score. That is phenomenal. That is awesome there. A wee bit of self-congratulation there going on, you know. Max Ellison said, "Hey, how are you? Helping hands the next time little." I have this one for the straight wires. But I think I get away with using the pliers in that one. My soldering experience is, what would you say? I don't know how to say it. Let's say I was taught to solder by a blind man from Tibet. You know. What way are we looking at this thing? We're doing it all backwards. We're doing it all backwards. I'll screw the handle off for now, so we can get a good shot of it. Two flexible arms with the crocodile clips and the magnifying glass on the job. I must have a look at that. Rough and ready. Oh yes, I've got a very significant sort of style. You know, it's very noticeable with my style of repair is, and rough and ready would be kind of hitting the nail on the head, you know. Anti-tidiness with King Herd was the babysitting, you know. It's a bit like that. We'll never see what we made this hard for ourselves. That's what she said. Might put in a couple of screws just to hold it in place here, because even one screw to hold it in place to get it lined up. There we are. I'll keep everything from jumping all over the place. No, don't rate. I can rate you in your soldering, but I don't rate me in my soldering. My soldering is not something that I'm proud of. But the fact that I can get things to go with the haphazard Persian Bazaar manner that I operate on is nothing short of a miracle. But anyway, I think I'm getting better in some respects. But I'll never get too good. Don't worry. That's not going to happen. The brushes look all right. There's no point in, I think I'll let sleeping dogs lie there. The brushes are barely worn. Master classes need to be taken. Nah. No master classes here, sir. More of the same mayhem. I wouldn't be the fake internet amateur weekend warrior if I were really good, like. Fake amateur doctor weekend warrior. I would lose so long. Of course I forgot to put a button on. Forgot the wee bit for the battery. Connected. Oh no, how long? The grease is to come. Just don't spoil it for everyone. Don't spoil it for everyone. The grease is yet to come. And would I leave you without a bit of grease, would I? We've got some lube on the situation. We've got more lube than the night with Barry White, so just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let's see. These gloves are a bit me too. I can need to get a size smaller because they're too saggy. There we are. Oh, that's lovely there. That's sitting quite great. There we are. That is truly beautiful. Dr. Left-Hand Thread surgery without lube is, you know, it just doesn't Dr. Left-Hand Thread surgery. $45 quad now. Yeah, doesn't make it worth replacing. Grease, penicillin, headache tablets, a whole lot. We haven't got to the lube bit yet, you know. Dean Doherty is the greaser. Jesus Christ first says. He is the lawnmower man. The robot lawnmower man. That's what appear, you know. I need to be the robot lawnmower man. It takes me 2 years to cut my lawn. That's 2 years out of the doctor's surgery. Or out of the loving arms of Mrs. Left-Hand Thread, whatever way you look at it, you know. It's every one of my activities you want to point to, you know. I'm learning both jobs as I go, you know. Right, and this is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting all your life for this moment. You've been waiting all your life for this moment. A special moment when a man gets the lube out and tells you this is going to be a long night. I'm looking forward to J-Bob's. J-Bob's helping me save thousands of pounds in the batteries, so I'm looking forward to It's important to have something to look forward to in your life. And that's my next thing. That sounds rather intriguing. What do we see here? Oh no, there's no grease there. There's no grease there. We're going to put plenty in. Oh, look at that. Oh. It's like P. Diddy's house. Lovely. They always wipe it off afterwards. That screw's not sunk there. They're sunk now. Yeah. Look at the workmanship on that. A thing of beauty. This is the best brush grinder in the market, in my opinion. We'll put the handle back on. I'll put the handle back on. And then we can discuss if it's going to be a fix or fail. No, my wife does watch my live streams. This Lefthandthread is not a fan of my online work. But you know, it's fair enough. Oh, I have your email, guys. Don't worry. I have contacts for all you guys. Even PC Fixer, he's in Canada. Well, a lot of you guys. Anyway. This has been a very romantic fix here. It's been actually a thing of beauty. I'm glad I started with the most sexy one, you know. I'll be up. Irish clover grease. Yeah, for sure. Big D's get perch. For 3 impact wrenches long and short. Cool. Looks like the Hulk got excited. So we're saying fix or fail, guys. We've over half an hour on. It's only 9:30 now. We've another while to go yet. Another few things to get at only. Martin saying fix. We're going to give her a go. Let's go. Took her man to wake up. I hit that like button, guys. How are we doing for 171 viewers? That's cool. Hit that like button, guys. Only 19 likes. You're going to have to do better than that. Thank you very much, Max A. Ellison Jr. Like new. Good enough for the hell that she's going back to. So that's the first fix of the evening, guys. I'm pleased with that. We'll probably move on to the most unlikely one. Aki Marius, thank you very much for your comment. Thank you very much for being a member of the channel. And any of you guys, if there are any guys from Poland watching, Aki Marius is the best Polish battery man, Perto battery man on the internet. That's the way it is. If you like buy battery stuff and you're from Poland, skip on over to Aki Marius's channel and you'll be impressed. If you want to get really down to the technical stuff, he knows what he's doing. So she's going all right now. Let's see. We'll have a go at this, will we? We'll try and have a go at this. I'll have to prop it up, probably. We'll see. This is going, but you know, in a suboptimal sort of a way, you know. I'm going to use this suboptimal drill to take her apart. Maybe, we'll see. We need a longer one there. Oh, we need a finer machine. We'll see if we have a longer 20. Have we? Is that 20? No, that's a 10. Anyway. This one's handy. That's why these things are not cumbersome at all. It all works, but it's cumbersome. The sawdust coming out along there. There's sawdust in there and not be helping her. Let's see. This brush is really bad in there. Oh, the brush holder's really melted. The armature's all marked too. That's bad. I don't know. Has it worth a set of brushes? I might put them on her anyway. I have the right brushes for this. I have the right whole housing for that. But whether I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to do it. We'll see anyway. We'll see. We'll try something. We'll give her a blowout first anyway. Can you see that? We'll see if we can get up with the camera. Do you see the way that's sitting offline? It's bent out of shape and melted out of shape. There's been a lot of heat in that armature. I would say the armature's probably cooked. But the housing's definitely melted, so the housing has to go anyway. So I have to put a whole housing on her. It's yellow. It is yellow. We need a 20. It's marked armature. It's actually scraped the armature. The housing is melted and the holder has actually gone to the side and actually scratched the armature, and that's where a lot of the noise is coming. It's been, you could be right, Black Dot Killer. It sounds like that sounds right, to be quite honest with you. What you're saying to me sounds correct. This hasn't been on the dairy farm. The grinder and the drill has been on the dairy farm, but it's been on it's had a difficult journey as well, in its own way. It does look like it's had it. temperature overheats. I was probably scrap this. Definitely, I was expecting this to be scrapped before I even looked at it tonight. I didn't look at it. I never even took the cover off. Get the blade off would be a start. Could really go to town then. We'll see. I have a wee butt. My butt holders there. That's it. That was easier. Looks like his hand. I have a cut-off tool. The brush holder is bent. Someone tried to move the screwdriver through the ventilation hole. Maybe it can be straightened with a new set of fasteners. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna just take it to the back anyway. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna try. More out of hope. Just have a little bit of hope, you know. Hope against hope. Yeah. Right. There's a wee spring to get out. That's fun. That's usually fun. Where's the inlet? Yeah. Let's see. There we are. That's fun, that wee spring. They're fun to get on again too. That's not a problem I have yet. That's a problem for later. It's a problem for future after left-hand thread, you know. Problem for a future doctor. Right. Time for a different one. We'll try the park side. That's a little blue maybe. It would probably have more power than it does now, but it might be shite. It might have no power, like you say. Right, let's see. More air. More air. At least it's only sawdust, you know. Hello, lost one. Or two. Everybody hit the like button there. With 268 watching, so we're having a good stream tonight. We're having a good viewership. I know I have one thing going already, so it's going to be all right. I think we've got all the screws out now, but who knows? Who knows with these things? Oh, there we are. More air needed. More air needed. I'm surprised that thing's going at all. Oh. And I think I've got a spare part for this. Yeah. Got a new one. Brown spanking new, boys. Lovely. Lovely. Right, so we'll keep going. We're on a roll now, guys. Yeah. I'll just try the new housing and put her back together and then see what happens, sure. It's either a fix or fail. One or the other. Hence the name of this show, you know. That's why we call it fix or fail. Because it's one or the other. Sometimes it's just in the hands of the power tool gods. That's beyond their control. Some of it. These over here. Wee tray's full. There we are. Oh my sweet buttery Jesus. What do you think, guys? I don't know. Looks like it's had an episode of Really Steady Cook. What do you think? Put that here. It's screwed. She's bit. There's no point in wasting my good brushes on it, is there? Needs an armature. Needs an armature. That is so screwed up, that saw. But she's not worth an armature. She's effed. She's effed. That makes me sad in my heart. But, you know, we have to move on these things. What do we see? We'll put away here. We're not going to waste our good brushes and that. The patient was pronounced dead at approximately 21:49 BST. Yeah. We're going to put that in the bag and give it back to its family. That's sad news. That's sad news. That definitely is. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone, but not forgotten. When you cook those saws, like Big D says, it's like our friend, the little Makita brush grinder. It's like her. When you cook her, too bad. It's just over. It's a shame, but you know, hey, there's worse things happening in the world, like Sarusha said. So we're going to have to get over that one. What do I get a little box for now here somewhere? Little coffin. Little coffin for her. I'll get her a body bag. Get her a body bag. If he wants her put back together, I probably will. But not tonight, Josephine. That is, yeah. There we are. God rest her. Anyway, you can't save them all. I've done my best. Cooked to perfection. Gas mark 10. Pat's wallet can be his van. That's yeah. I would order an armature for her and fix her, but the armature's too expensive. He's better buying a new one, taking out the 3-year warranty on her or something. It's not going to work out, like. It's not working out in the big scale of things. Well, let's have a look at this again. Let's have a look at this again. There's the chuck problem, like we've highlighted. And there's other issues, so we're going to have to, I think we'll explore the other issues first. There's no point in starting with the chuck, because if we can't bring her around the other way, she's not worth a chuck, you know. So that's what we'll do. We'll see how we are for close-up shots. Hold on, do I see? That's sort of okay there. We'll try that. We'll try this shot. And get as close up as we can. This came from a dairy farm. Doggy G, this came from a dairy farm. Like I said, some of the worst batteries that I've opened came from dairy farms. that armchair had been anyway modelling, another thing I would have. I don't know. These screws are going to be challenging. No, right, let's see. Have we got a T10? Can I get a T10? A used T10. Do we see? No. 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 That is a T10 as well. Don't have the wrong one there. No. No. This is not going well. Try this one, but I don't think it's going to work. No. The ones on the edges aren't so bad. No. No. Right. Let's see what we can do. Try the butts in front of you. I could try the butts in front of me, but I will, but we can do that, but I think we need to do something else first. You can certainly try the butts in front of me. That might take. Let's see. No. T15 and a hammer. Yep, we can do that. We have that technology here in this facility, Big D. But we will try all the options available to us, and that may be one of them. This top one's problematic, but we'll see if we can get the rest out. We could scope that with a Dremel anyway. Trust the process, Anne. You're right, Anne. I'm thinking of putting in new screws in this if I ever get this back together again. If this is one that I do put back together again tonight. Oh, no, it's not good going well. Oh, there we are. Suboptimal for sure, definitely. Right, one more. We're having trouble with this one. Oh, well, we done it. Right, that I've been soring these butts, to be honest. This one might lift it now. Left-hand drill butt. Lefthandthread doesn't have a left-hand drill butt in this facility, which maybe could be considered an oversight. There's no label on the bottom of it. There's a label here. We'll cut these labels here now and get it open. Those are better taking front screws out. Wonder if they'd be any hand there. No worse, am I? Oh, shit. No. I don't want to come. Try this all over again. That thing there. Amazing's one word for it. Amazing's a word we'll use. Oh, lovely. That is truly beautiful. Look at that. Would you look at it? There's whole families of spiders that have lived and died in here. Anyway. Aye. Never listened to this gearbox screws. I didn't listen. I wasn't looking. I went off the reservation. That guy sorted that. I wasn't paying attention. But I did get the gearbox screws eventually. Don't know. We'll make it a goal. Make it a goal. Make it a go. We'll have to start from a place of optimism, guys. We'll have to trust the process here. We'll have to trust the process. Put that away over there. We'll see what we can do with this. Well, Easter was only last Sunday, so Dougie G polishing the brass in the Titanic. I missed some of the live chat. Sorry, I would just get caught up, but that's why I had to drop the TikTok, because I missed a lot of the chat when I was trying to follow two chats. Here we go. Lovely. Oh, we need a lot here. What'll we do? Brick cleaner. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We can put a new controller in if we want. We have that option. That option is available to us. That option is available. J-Bubs certainly is available. WD-40. Should have went WD-40, shouldn't have, for that bearing. Anyway. We'll go brake cleaner. Till I guarantee from Dr. Lefthandthread here. There's no fun putting a new controller on it. We'll just try and fix this one. We've got that time. Baron don't like it. The switch will be strange. Could be. Switch will be round alright. Let's see. Let's give the switch a little blast. It is drowned now. We shall see. We'll give it a try, and if it doesn't go, we'll just get it on our controller and try and put it in. I think an R one over there. That's what we'll do. We have that option among other options. Let's see where. Let's see. Oh dear, dear. Oh, we're liking that. Yes, that's a good looking success there now. Just a chuck to do now. What could possibly go wrong? Absolutely everything. That's what could go wrong. Anyway. Yep. Let's see where the wires are there. Am I happy where the wires are? Why is not? I don't know what you're saying to me, Jay, but I was pinning in there for the switch. Pin in there for the switch. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't understand. good, man. BW's. Yeah, wait. Yes, DC motor, just a chuck to do now. Yeah. I think all's good. I think I'm probably mad putting these screws in, but you know. Hey. We'll work easy with them, put them on. How many have we got watching, guys? 250. That's pretty good. I think we're going to get pretty good views tonight, guys. I was hoping so. Since it was the first one for a couple of weeks. I don't think many breaks from this, and you know, it's nice to see you guys coming back. The numbers, you know. No, they're bad screws. I think this is a one-way ticket for this. She's only going to be fixed tonight now, so that's going to be last surgery. That's going to be her last surgery, I would say. I can't see surviving another onslaught like it's had. See, it's still going with it. There's all the crap screws in it. No. The switch doesn't like it. That's alright. Switch is running on a wee bit, but it's alright now. That's good. Good day, speed. Yeah. Ah, she's liking it. Yeah, that chuck is bad. Some of the side crap can be brought back from the dead, as approved tonight. That's good. But yeah, a chuck now. Regular viewers will know what this means now. Stay tuned for the event now. We're an hour and 15 in, so hopefully we'll get this done. Right. Let's see. Sparky. We're going to do a bit of a probably a bit of a test as well. How many parkside cutting dust does it take to cut the chuck off a DeWalt grinder or DeWalt drill? How many parkside cutting dust does it take to cut the chuck off a DeWalt drill? That is the unanswered question that we're going to answer this evening. Sparky time. It's Sparky time. Right. Let's see. And we'll want to make sure we don't run out of battery as well. So we've nearly a new desk on this. And it's like a, yeah, you know. Yeah. All is good. Life is good. It's Dr. Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery live. It's the event of the evening. Let's see. See what depth that is. Just to cut her off at the stop first. So she's there. This is real Mr. Bean measuring stuff here, like. Sort of there. Will be well within the barrier. Yeah, that should do it. Hey, let's go. Hit that like button. There's 327 people watching. I've only 38 likes. What's everybody doing? Oh dear. If we can burn out this grinder, we'll fix it next week. That disc suffered. You know what I think I might do? I've had another idea. Hold that thought, ladies and gentlemen. Hold that thought, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring out the big guns. Got a 9-inch Parkside Performance grinder. It takes 2 batteries here. Let's see. Takes 2 batteries. Yeah. And we'll just start with that, I think. I think we'll start by cutting that off with that one. Oh. I think I'll put the handle on it. I think I'll put the handle on it. Because, yeah, it's kind of getting away from me a little bit. Keeps cutting out. Batteries are flat. Batteries are flat. Hello. Batteries are flat. Honestly. No, they're not just quite flat, but they're near enough. They're near enough. I get the top off over this anyway. Anyway, that's a start. Give her an Ori neck gear. That is a start. I'm seeing more battery set thing. Hopefully I have charged battery somewhere. Oh dear. It's not there. Of an 8 amp, I think of a 4 amp. We'll see how that does. Lovely. How we doing now? Oh, have a look. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. The earthquake. Oh, I'm glad I put the handle on that. Lovely. Nice. Right. No worries. Oh, angle grinder with 3-pan plug. I have one of them. They're great. Much better than these fucking things. Anyhow, right. Angle grinder with the 3-pan plug. Metabo. She's a beauty. So we'll try that. Oh. Sorry for the camera. Oh, let's see. Get the plug plugged in. It works. Let's try that. Look, Mum, no fingers. That's awkward. I'll batch everything at that 9-inch. See. Keyhole surgery to amputation. I think that's right. Cameraman's drunk. Cameraman's drunk. Nice. No. We'll see. No. There's no way she'll spin it off if I put it in the vise, would she? No. No such luck. She hasn't far to go though. Wee bit of microsurgery here now, and we'll be laughing. We'll be laughing. We're only an hour and a half in too. It's good. So near there. Could be much island now. No. Cover your eyes, children. Send your children to another room. This is not for their eyes. Right. Have to continue. Oh, we have lift off. Beautiful job. It only took 3 grinders, half a parkside disc, half another disc, and the patient has survived. Right. That's been excellent. Whew. The drill with the metal cutting wheel. Too late for that, J-Bobs. I wasn't paying attention. I am sorry. He's got his bed again. What time is this? Your place? It's 22:29. It's about 10:30. And we're going to screw on a perfectly sexy chuck now. We're going to use this chuck, the Tabo Future O Plus, one of the best chucks known to man, you know. Better than those Timo jobs that I used to use. This dog has got an overhaul there. Definitely. She's got an overhaul. A little bit tight now, I would say. I will do it gearing. That's her. Oh! That all's powerful now. That's just got a brand new chuck. I'm calling that fixed, guys. I'm calling that fixed. And barely tracked the body, which is, I can tell you, is very rare for me. Oh, goodness me. I knew I was on for an epic stream. Did you bang that like button, guys? Did you bang that like button? 346 people watching. Hopefully he doesn't tell me to put the old chuck back on again. That would be suboptimal sort of a job to have to do. There's no blue lock quite liquid, no. I haven't got on that, but I'm not going to do that. I haven't got on it, and I wouldn't do it if I could. You still don't even like 44 likes. Come on, bang that like button, guys. 250 of these watching. Just tap the screen. That's all you got to do, man. He will not appreciate what I've done here tonight, Colin McGarrigle. That's why I do this live, so you guys can appreciate it. Oh, so we'll have to put all the grinders away now. Oh, there's one grinder. Where to throw that Parkside Performance? I'll have to charge all my Parkside batteries again as well. They don't last very long. I'll throw them on the bench for charging. Hard to make a grinder with a lid on it. How are we doing for the like, guys? The numbers are going down a wee bit anyway. We're calling that fixed, guys. That's pretty good. She's going pretty well too. Just look at her, she's like a new one. Beautiful. Yes, thank you, J-Bubs, for that. Thank you very, very much for that. This place is going to be healthy tidy up after all this madness. But anyway, that's part of the fun. What are we doing? Right, we're throwing that back out of the way. And we're calling that fixed. So 2 fixed, one goosed, and we're an hour and 37 minutes on. Wasn't enough grease for Ann Daly. Sorry, Ann. We'll get more grease next week. They get the double Parkside charger. Oh, that's pretty good, guys. Oh, an hour and a half on. And what I see, I never showed you. I don't want to see. I never showed you that. That's the mount for the Milwaukee soldering iron. What do you think of that? Right, we're going to take a look at the ugly man again. Anyway, J-Bubs, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the wee bit of information, and thank you all for tuning in. Big D, what do you think? Is that an official Milwaukee device? I didn't get that out of the red van. That came off TikTok shop. That reputable supplier. You could probably get your company to sue them. I was thinking you get your company to sue TikTok shop. I can be the whistleblower for any money in that. I'll be the whistleblower for that if you want. I'll say I thought I was buying an original one. I can do that innocent days. I thought I was buying a genuine product. Need a pack-out version. Thank you very much, PC Fixer. Oh, I need a cup of tea and a sit down after all that. Always love the action ones. There was a bit of action tonight, so that helped. And we'll have more action next week. 44 likes, 180 still watching. I probably had very big views tonight, guys. That was excellent. Thank you very much. We'll do it again next week. I have plenty of stuff. I have no idea what I might have an SDS for you next week. I might have an SDS, and I might have another 796, £12 in eBay. And that's kind of what it was on TikTok shop. Did a wee video on it. Got a wee video out. I got a wee bit of content out as well. So that's always good. Thank you very much, Colin McGarrigle. And definitely tap the screen, guys. Only 44 likes. That's poor for a stream that's been viewed this much. But anyway, I can't complain too much. Thank you very much for everybody who spent their time here tonight. Give myself a blow down. Oh, I must get on to see what Mrs. Lefthandthread's up to now. She might be in bed already, she might not be. Quanto ta la Bagalonu Todes? Marius is still there. Yeah. Shit, ciao, muy good in ya, Marius. Oh, we need to hear about the batteries. Batteries. Thank you very much, guys. Tap the screen before you go. We have that's the quick compressor. Do you want to hear the noisy one? That's a noisy one. Anyway, talk to you soon, guys. We're going to call the night. We're 1 hour 41 minutes. I'm glad we done under the 2 hours. It's been a bit of an epic. I knew it had to be an epic. Cover your ears, definitely. Thank you very, very much, Ann Daly. That's very nice. Marius, thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Your channel's growing. You're going to have a big channel, definitely, because you're very specialized. People from Poland, it's definitely for English speakers. You speak better English than I speak Polish anyway, but like that. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So have a nice week. And I'm going to say goodnight, guys. That's it. Tap the screen. Check out my other videos. There should be a few videos out tonight. And there'll be a video stretching into the future. And thank you very, very much. Good night.